Everybody needs a break like sometimes. Wait for just an hour more. What's the rush? Who's calling? I won't ask.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a story time video of my engagement. Wait, let me put some lotion on my hand so you guys can see my ring and everything. Hold up, lotion up the hands a little bit. All right. But as I'm lotioning these up, this video is going to be a story time on my whole engagement freaking celebration, I should say. It's long overdue. I'm gonna give you guys like a little bit of a background story of my relationship, and then I'm going to kind of just fast forward into leading up to the engagement and the day of the engagement. I'm not gonna make it too long, but I will make sure I include all the important details and everything. Matt is currently not here at the moment, and I would love for him to join me on this video so he can like kind of give his feeling on what it was, but maybe like I can like record him after and then like maybe insert it at the end. I don't know, we'll see. But for now it's just me talking about it. But it was like a little bit of how we met. We kind of did a kind of like Q&A like a while back, like 2 years ago on my channel. I'll link that below so you guys can like get it in like, you know, better detail of how we met and all that thing and all those things. I'm just gonna start talking about how we met and all that stuff. Okay, so long story short, my friend at the time when I was working at Anthropology, she had told me that she had met her boyfriend at the time on this thing called Bumble, and I was like, okay, you know, that's like good for you, like I'm happy for you and all that. So she's like, V, you're like a really shy person, and I feel like it'd be good for you because you are you like, you know, you're really shy and you don't really talk as much, so it'd be perfect for you to open up. And I was like, nah, I'm good. And she's like, V, I'm telling you, it's like really good. And like at the time I wasn't even like looking for like a boyfriend or whatever. I was just kind of just, you know, doing my own thing, living my single life. And she's like, all right, how about I like make the account for you and you know, and all that stuff. And I was like, feel free, like have fun, but you know, I'm really not gonna take it seriously. And also like the whole online dating thing always freaks me out because I'm just like, you know, I just don't trust everyone. I have a really hard trust issue. But I was like, if you want, but like I didn't really take it seriously. So then she had set it up for me and all, and then she was like, here, play with it. She like got my pictures and everything. She's like, here, play with it. Like it's fun even just swiping left and right, even if you don't take it seriously. I was like, all right. So then, you know, I think the day of and the day after, it was so much fun just swiping left, right, and like it was just fun. Like I wasn't even taking it like as to meeting anyone. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna swipe left, swipe right. You're cute, you're not cute, you know, all that stuff. And then you know, my sister and I, we would like kind of just do it on my phone, and you know, we'd play around. And like the next day, so she had made my account that day, and then the next day, or the next night I should say, I stumbled upon two guys. One is my current fiance, the other one is like a guy that I was talking to just like for fun. And he wanted to like take me out. The guy who actually went to Yale wanted to take me out, coincidentally the same night my fiance right now wanted to take me. It was like same time, same date and everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay, now I have to pick one because like, you know, and at first like I wasn't like trying to date anyone, but I was like, it could be fun, let me just get to know someone at least. I mean, I'm not looking for anything serious or whatever. I just, you know, I've never done anything spontaneous like this, so let me like go on a date with someone, not taking it serious at all. So then I was like, I guess I'll pick I like this guy, which is Matt currently, because I don't know, his bio was like kind of funny and cute. It said something about like if you, and he could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it said something along the lines of like, I'll buy you chicken nuggets if you hold my hand, or something like that. I don't know, I just thought it was cute, and I love to laugh. So I was like, I'm probably just gonna pick him because he seems like he'd just make me laugh and have a good time. And the other one was cute and all, but I was just like, you know, this is he seems funny, so why not? Let's just give it a shot of just having a good time, even if it's like nothing serious. So then I, you know, had messaged him, and then we kind of like exchanged numbers, and then fast forward to like that weekend, we went out to a nearby restaurant, and of course I was an hour late, and he was still there. I was late because at the time I didn't have like a car, and I was still taking like the bus, you know, and my bus was late, and I was just like, and I lied to him. I said that, like, I don't know what, I think I said my car broke down or something. I don't know, because I didn't want him to know that, like, I didn't have a car and I wasn't cool or whatever at the time. But I came in like an hour late, and he was still at the bar. And then, like, I walked in, like, I'm not good with faces, but I knew, like, I would kind of recognize him. But, like, everyone, for some reason, I don't know if I was just nervous that night, but everyone looked the same. And I was like, oh gosh. And I'm like sweating because I'm such a nervous person. I have such anxiety about things like this, and I'm like sweating. And I remember I wore it was like a green plaid off the shoulder shirt and like my freaking American Apparel high-waisted easy jeans and like my boots. And I'm like walking in, and I'm like, oh gosh. And then I see a guy at the bar who I think it's him, and I'm like, all right, I hope this is him. If it's not, then I'm just gonna sit here and just whatever. So then I'm like, I tap him on the shoulder. I'm like, hi, are you Matt? And he goes, yes. And I was like, okay, thank God. And I am nervous. Like, my stomach is, because I wasn't the type of person who just go on a bunch of dates. Like, I'm very shy and introverted, and like my last relationship made me like feel really insecure. So like I was just very like nervous. My like leg was shaking under the bar table, whatever. And yeah, so that's how we met. And then next thing you know, we went on more dates, and then we got together, and you know, boom, then we became boyfriend and girlfriend after a year, or after almost a year. Fast forward to our engagement now, because this is an engagement video, so that was like kind of how we met. But so him and I were living in Boston for a while because I got a promotion there, and he actually got to go to school there, to college there, grad school. So it worked out because I got a great job there and he got a great school there. So we like just like moved in together, and it was perfect. And you know, at the time, that week of the engagement, I should say, I should fast forward to that. So that week of the engagement, like, you know, I'm very oblivious to everything. Like, there could be a fire going on. I just have no idea I'm like very aloof and like, woo, just like, so I really didn't even know all the hints that were like coming until after the engagement, where I was like, oh, that's why oh, that's why she's, you know, like, so I was so just like oblivious the whole damn thing. But that week, I know my nails were looking crazy. Well, not crazy, but like I had recently broke one, and then I started taking 2 off, and then like I had like 2 left or whatever. And I know they were looking crazy, but I remember that week he was like, I'm gonna give you money to do your nails, so you don't have to walk around like that anymore. And I was like, did he just shade me? But I didn't even realize like he had a reason why, because like normally he like sometimes like pays for my nails, but he was really adamant about it at that moment. So I was like, all right, yeah, cool, thanks, babe. So I went and I got my nails done or whatever, and I remember telling the girls at my job, they're like, huh, okay. And I was like, what? They're like, nothing, you know, I wonder if it's, you know, nothing. I was like, okay. And then I moved on with my life. And then I remember pretty much what he told me like a month in advance was that month where he proposed to me, it was his graduating month. So he said if I wanted to come along, because they will be taking pictures at this beautiful park in Boston. I'm blanking out on the name, and I will remember. When I do, I'll put it somewhere here. But at this beautiful park in Boston, where they'll be taking graduation pictures. Obviously, graduation didn't happen because of COVID, so he was like, I'm just gonna opt down. All his friends are gonna do graduations at the park, and he's like, do you want to come? And I was like, hell yeah, I was like, of course. And he was like, yeah, it's gonna be really fun, like, you know, get dressed up, because he's gonna be like a professional photographer there, so like you know, like if you want to get your pictures taken, like that'll be fun too. You and I can take a picture together as like, you know, my graduation present. I was like, yeah, you know, I'm not gonna turn down a photo op. So I was like, hell yeah. So I was like, even though I'm not graduated right now, like I can just, you know, blend in with the crowd, you know, just get my little picture in. So I was like, yeah, that's fun. I'd love to do that. And he's like, cool. So I remember like I bought a dress, like a really nice dress, and my hair was braided at the time, and I was like, yo, like, I'm pretty much just gonna make this my graduation picture because, you know, this is gonna be all about me. So I wanted to look really nice for the pictures because we had never got any pictures taken together professionally. So I really wanted to like go all out and have like a picture of us in the house, like, you know, a nice big blow up picture. And, you know, I was taking it beyond. And I remember him saying that, and I agreed to it. So I bought a dress, I don't remember. Oh, I bought a dress at Urban Outfitters. I'll show you guys the pictures. But I bought a dress like at Urban Outfitters, and I was like, oh, my hair, you know, I'll just like add some like flowers on it because like my braids were like not fresh. But I was like, you know, they're good enough where I can just like add like a flower on there or whatever. And you know, that week he was just being very just like sweet. Like he's a sweet guy, but he was just like, he kept saying things like, oh, you have no idea, just like dropping little hints. And like I said, I just don't know like what's going on in life besides just freaking WWE wrestling 24/7. Like I'm not even thinking about that. So that whole week he was just like being very sweet, like extra sweet. And like, you know, he had took me to get my nails done. At the time I hated my nails too, so I was just like, all right, these nails are not going to be in the picture because I remember they were just really short, and I didn't like the color, and I don't know, it was just like, I hated my nails at the time. And then, so fast forward to the day of the engagement, we like woke up pretty early, and again, he was like, all right, we're all meeting up to take photos at, you know, like 9 or 8 or something. I think it was 9, and, you know, just make sure we like leave here by like 8:30 because I don't want to miss it, and, you know, I want to say goodbye to my friends and stuff, and I want to make sure we get our photos in. So, you know, me, I'm not even a morning person, but I got up and I did everything I had to do because I did not want to miss these pictures, and I didn't want him to miss his friends, miss saying goodbye to his friends and all that stuff. So I got up, did my makeup, and then he was like, make sure you feel like extra nice because like these pictures, I want to send them to my mom and all that stuff. And he's like, and I was like, I got you, like it's gonna be good. and you know, I got ready, did my hair, my makeup, got my dress on, and then I was taking a couple selfies. And then I was FaceTiming I tried to FaceTime my sister because I wanted her to see, what did I want her to see? Oh, I was like, do I look okay for Matt's pictures? And, you know, I was like getting their opinions. But she was just none of them were picking up. And I have 3 sisters and none of them were picking up. And I was like, I just need someone to say, yes, I look good in this dress, or should I change it or something? Like, I always just like feel like I need like a second opinion before I like, you know, go wear it, especially for like something as big at that moment as that. And they weren't picking up, and I was so annoyed because my other sister, my younger sister, she was texting if she should like text this guy back, and I was like, all right, you guys are definitely seeing my phone calls if we're like all texting in this group chat, so why is no one picking up the phone? And I was like, you know what, we're running out of time, I feel like I look okay. I stepped out, Matt said I looked amazing, all right, great, boom, let's go. So they weren't picking up, and then we're like driving, and as Matt's driving, he's like texting like ferociously, I think that's where, I don't know, but he was like texting a lot, and I was like, damn, I probably made him late, like he's like, they're probably like wrapping up the photos, everybody's probably saying goodbye, because, you know, Matt's Irish, you know, he's a white boy, so they always on time. Me, I'm never on time. So I was like, great, I made him late, all right, like, you know, I just saw him texting, and I was just like freaking out. I was like, damn, you know, I didn't need to put all that extra thing on my eye or something. And then so we get there and no traffic and all, and I was like, you okay? Because I kept seeing him text. He's like, yeah, they're all meeting up near the statue, so I should you know, we should like hurry up and get going. So we park in the parking garage, and it's like it's like nice out, but like still kind of chilly. And then because it was like it was in May on Mother's Day, that's how I'll never forget it. So it was like still kind of chilly, but it was like, you know, kind of warm. It was Boston, so you know it's always cold there. And then we go walk up, and we're like walking around, and we're like walking to try to find them, and as like we walk up, I'm like, oh damn, I don't see anyone. Like I saw other people, but I didn't see his friends, and I was like, damn, we probably missed them all, and I felt so bad. And he was like, so he got me to this bench, and he was like, all right, so along the lines of like, all right, so I lied, we're not meeting with our friends today, it's just gonna like be you and I. And I was like, oh yay, all right, fine, pictures of you and I, cool. And then he like, you know, started saying like how much he loves me and how long we've been together, and that he wants like start a future with me and everything. And then like I turned around and I was like, oh, and then I was like, yeah, like this is like really romantic for a graduation thing. But I'm like, oh, okay. And like I turned my head, because you know when I'm nervous I like move my head around, and I saw like his aunt behind the statue, and I waved. I was like, oh hey, Aunt Dee Dee. Again, you see how like clueless, and like I didn't even realize like, oh my gosh, his aunt from Connecticut is here. So I turned my head, I was like, oh okay, I was like, oh hey, Aunt Dee Dee. And I turned around, I was like, wait, Aunt Dee Dee? And then when I turned back around, he was like on one knee with like the ring open, and then I was like, oh, stop. And then all of a sudden, like all of his family and his friends and my family and my friends all just come from behind this huge statue, and I just lost it, and I just burst into tears, and I'm like, everything started making sense, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I was crying so much I couldn't even give him the answer, because I was just crying so much. And he's like, I need an answer here. I'm still on one knee. And I was like, yeah. And then like everyone's like clapping, and all like the strangers in the park like are clapping, and it was just like such a fairy tale moment. It was like a moment I'll never ever forget, because that's like something I always see like on TV, and like, you know, you dream about, like me or like girls, I don't know, we dream about getting married all the time, or like getting engaged, or like, you know, that whole experience. So the fact that I was actually living it was like such a beautiful moment, and it's just something I'll never forget. And then I was just crying, and then like what made me also cry a lot was that he managed to get my family, because my family is really hard to go anywhere, let alone on time. So once I saw he literally got like my sister, who like lives in New York, to come here, because she's very also hard to get up somewhere unless like we're, you know, I don't know, doing something fun or whatever. The fact that he managed to get all of them, and he had been planning it for months, and I just had no idea, was like insane. Like there was times like I would drop hints like a few times, but I didn't think he was actually listening. Like I thought I had another few years before he like would propose to me. But you know, and like my coworkers, you know, they're like, oh, maybe he'll propose, you know what I mean? And I was like, nah, you know, they would always like be like, you never know, V, it could be this day, it could be this. And I was like, nah. And it actually was that at that moment, and it was just so special to me. And I guess I should show you guys the bling bling. Whoop. There we go. And it's just so pretty. It's like exactly like what I wanted, diamonds all around, and just like a square cut. It's just perfect. It's like, it's all I wanted, and I cannot believe I'm just like gonna be planning a beautiful wedding. And I love, you guys know I love fashion and styling, so I just want to make it a beautiful, just like amazing production. And obviously my dress I'm so excited for, and it's just gonna be so much fun. And we've already started like a little bit, but you know, we want to like make sure like everything's in order and everything. So we're aiming for, our date is next year. We're like debating between a few months, but definitely like more in like the summer months maybe, because I hate being cold. So definitely in like the summer months, but it's definitely gonna be next year. I'm still taking it in and soaking it in. So like every day it just feels, it doesn't feel real, you know, being with someone that you love. Something that like started out like as a joke, like being on Bumble for a joke, actually led to like me being with the man that I love. So it's just like everything just went hand in hand, and it's like all through the grace of God. I always say that he found me the man of my dreams, and not saying it's perfect, like of course we have our moments, but like when we're great, we're amazing. And you know, I just cannot wait to start this or continue this like amazing journey with him. Yeah, that was my engagement story. I hope I didn't leave anything out. I don't think I did. I feel like I got all the important things out. But no, I'm really excited. I've been wanting this video for so long, and I thought today was time. If you guys have any questions or want to know anything else, definitely drop it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, or comment, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.